Hello guys, I'm David, and my topic of today is going to be the Warren Buffett's, the most successful investors in the world, essential rules for running a business. Warren Buffett is a legend. He's an incredible investor, but also he is an incredibly successful business person. In fact, the billionaire's long-term investing perspective is at the core of the business advice that he is provided over the years to so many businesses. And here I'm going to start right now with key things, nine key business lessons Warren Buffett shares when it comes to the business. Let's go to number one. So first of all is keeping calm in the face of volatility. That means that things happening, things going up and things are going down. You have so many options and choices and safety and so many more things. But Buffett writes that earnings differentiation doesn't bother him, at least. After all, he would much rather earn a lumpy 15% over the time than a smooth 12% during a safe investing. And well, this is one of the reasons he's so rich, right, guys? Second one is keeping a good company. His company, Berkshire, has never split its Class A shares. As a result, one share is prohibitively expensive for many retail investors. That discourages people from rapidly moving into and out of a stock, and that's exactly the way Buffett likes it. He wants people to be consistent, persistent. He wants people to buy his stock and keep it, instead of what most people are doing with it is they're buying short, selling short, and right, he's just playing around with the stock. He wants shareholders who share his long-term view and a vision. All the way back in 1979, Warren Buffett wrote, in large part, companies obtain the shareholder constituency that we seek and deserve. If we focus their thinking and communications on short-term results or short-term stock market consequences, they will, in large part, attract shareholders who focus on the same factors as a company. Another important rule from Warren Buffett is keeping your focus. In that same letter, Buffett warns that even a great company can see its values stagnate in the presence of a boredom that calls the attention of managers to wander. The result, a sidetracked leadership that neglects its wonderful base business while purchasing other businesses that are so or worse. In this area, Buffett argues that inactivity strikes us as intelligent behavior. In 1982, a year that saw a number of corporate deals, Buffett thought that in many of them, managers' intellect wilted in competition with managerial adrenaline. The thrill of the chase blinded the pursuers to the consequences of the catch. Well, what are the consequences? They lost a lot of money. Another important factor when it comes to the business for Warren Buffett is keeping your costs low. And also it does reflect a lot of Warren Buffett's lifestyle, right? The people who've seen his house, he's living in a modest couple $100,000 worth house, driving a nice little car. Simple guy. Buys food, eat breakfast at McDonald's. Right. Wonderful. So anyway, in his letter, Warren Buffett in 1996 wrote that being a low-cost operator is directly responsible for the success of Berkshire's auto insurance subsidiary. Low cost permits low prices, and low prices attract and retain good policyholders. And when those customers recommend that company to their friends, the company gets an enormous savings and acquisition expenses, and that makes our cost still lower, Warren Buffett says. Another important thing is, and it will be our factor number 5, keeping Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Some misunderstanding here. Anyway, uh, it's very important to keep the employee incentive simple. Buffett doesn't like what he calls lottery ticket arrangements, such as stock options, in which the ultimate value could range from zero to huge and is totally out of the control of the person whose behavior we would like to affect. Instead, goals should be tailored to the economics of the business, simple and measurable, and be directly related to the daily activities of plan and participants. Keeping out of trouble, Buffett tries to reverse engineer the future at the Berkshire. If we can't tolerate a possible consequence, remote though it may be, we steer clear of planting its seeds. Buffett knows that his partner, Munger, often says, "All I want to know is where I'm going to die, so I'll never go there." Right? It's a really, really good sentence. All I want to know is where I am going to die, so I'll never go there. Know the consequences every single decision does make in your business. Giving it an example is you are about to make an investment with your business, and just think about what is the worst case scenario and can you live through it. Maybe you should just stop it and make another decision, which will be a lot more beneficial for you, your stockholders, and the people, executives, and people working for a company. Keeping undervalued stock to yourself, Buffett says, is especially critical of a company, and using its stock to make a purchase when that stock isn't being fully valued by the market. Under such circumstances, a marvelous business purchased at a fair sales price becomes a terrible buy, for gold valued as gold cannot be purchased intelligently through the utilization of gold, or even silver valued as a lead. Keeping it small is the next one. In 2016, Buffett wrote that he is skeptical about the ability of big entities of any type to function well. In his opinion, size seems to make many organizations slow-thinking, resistant to change, and smug. That is one reason Berkshire corporate headquarters still has only a handful of employees, with almost all the managing work left to its unit's managers. It is a real pleasure to work with managers who enjoy coming to work each morning and once there, instinctively and unurgingly think like the owners of the company. And this is so far by far is one of the most uh, important factors Warren Buffett constantly repeats in almost all of his talks. He says, keep your reputation up. In Buffett's mind, perhaps the most important the most important piece of advice for business and for everyone else is to maintain a sterling reputation for honesty by never doing something you wouldn't want to see reported on the front page of your local newspaper. After taking control of Salomon in the wake of the major 1991 scandal, he famously told a congressional panel that he had a simple message for employees. He said, "Lose money for the firm and I will be understanding. Lose a shred of reputation for the firm and I'll be ruthless." As he put it in one of his most often quoted sayings, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Guys, it has been there with you. Please, if you like, subscribe and share to your friends. And I'm looking forward to have you in my next video. Bye for now.